In this video, I'll show you how to automatically create subscribers in Sendinblue from new Eventbrite attendees. So the idea here is I have created an event in Eventbrite application, and as soon as someone is going to register for my event, I am going to automatically add the very same person into Sendinblue as a subscriber so that I don't need to manually export the list of attendees and import it to Sendinblue whenever I want to send any kind of email to those attendees. I am going to sync all the Eventbrite attendees with Sendinblue email marketing software automatically. Want to set this automation for yourself? Come with me and I'll show you the whole process step by step. So this is my Evenbrite dashboard, and here you can see I have created an event, basically a seminar on growing your business startup. And as soon as someone is going to register for this particular event, I want to add all the attendees as a contact into my Sendinblue application. And for that, I will have to integrate or connect Eventbrite and Sendinblue, and I'm going to do that with the help of Pabbly Connect. It is an amazing integration and automation software via which you can easily connect multiple applications and automate your task. And you can also reach here by typing pabbly.com/connect. I will also attach this link into my description box. Now, if you are a new user of Pabbly Connect, you will have to sign up for free, where you will also get free tasks every month in your account in order to test these kinds of amazing automation. Well, I am already an existing user of Pabbly Connect, so that is why I have clicked on sign in first, then I have clicked on access now Pabbly Connect, and this is how I will reach out to the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. And after reaching here, I am going to click on this plus button, that is create workflow, which is a create workflow button. Simply provide any random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I'm providing the name as when someone register for event in Eventbrite, add him as a subscriber in Sendinblue. Okay, I am pasting this particular name. You can provide any random name. Now I have clicked on create, and here you will see two boxes in front of you. These are actually trigger and action. So trigger means when this happens, action means do this. So whenever this happens, do this. Understand with an example also. Let's say whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, send an email via Gmail application. And here, according to our use case, whenever someone is going to register for event in Evenbrite application, automatically create him as a subscriber in Sendinblue application. Okay, so this is how I am going to select the application here in which I would like to build an automation, and I am going to complete this second step later. Firstly, here I am going to select Evenbrite. Alright, and I want as soon as someone is going to register for the event, this automation should start trigger. So that is why as a trigger event, I will go with this new order. Why with this new order? Read the instructions. Triggers when a new order is placed for a tickets to an event. So basically, whenever someone is going to buy the ticket, they are definitely going to provide their details, and I am going to capture those details of person of attendees, and then I am going to add those person as a subscriber in Sendinblue. Okay, for that I'll have to first connect Eventbrite with the Pabbly Connect. So simply click on this connect button, click on add a new connection, click on connect with Eventbrite, and I'm already logged in into my Eventbrite application. So that is why it will simply ask me for the permission. Okay, so simply provide the permission, click on allow, and this is how the Eventbrite authorization will be completed, and Eventbrite application will be connected with Pabbly Connect. All right, I'll have to wait for that. And here you can see the authorization is successful. Now it is asking for the organization name. Okay, so it is showing the organization as Sonam Rai. Alright, and whatever the events are available into my Eventbrite application have started visible here since we are connected, and I have created this particular event. Basically, I want whenever someone is going to register for this specific event, that is seminar on growing your business startup, I am going to create the subscriber in Sendinblue. So that is why I am going to select this particular event only, that is seminar on growing your business startup. Okay, simply click on the save and send test request button, and then you will have to read the instructions that it has started waiting for the response. Okay, so notice once you have clicked over the save and send test request button, do a test submission or record in that application in order to capture the response here. So basically it is asking to do a test submission or record, and here the test submission means making of a new event, making of a new order into Eventbrite. Okay, so what I am going to do is I will directly open the page of this particular seminar. Okay, so copy the URL and then I will open this particular URL in completely different tab, and then I am going to register for this particular event as a dummy user, basically using some dummy details. Okay, this is the seminar on growing your business startup and it is going to held on March 14, 2023, and here I am going to register. I'm going to reserve a spot for this particular event. Okay, so that is why I have clicked on this button. All right, and from this particular checkout page I am going to register for this event. So let me provide the details first. So assume that dummy is the name of the person, user is the last name of the person, admin@pabblytudes.com is the full email address of the person. I am going to provide the same details here also, pabblytudes.com. okay, let me correct the spelling, pabblytudes.com, it should be okay. And here also I am going to provide the same details. Okay, dummy, again the user, and then admin@pabblytudes.com. okay, so I have provided all the details, and currently into my checkout page I have only collected this basic information, but just in case if you want to collect more information, you can customize your checkout page as per your choice, and you can even start collecting the phone number, the gender and other details. Okay, let me tick mark this checkbox, click on register, and you will see the order will be placed here. Now I will go back to Pabbly Connect and you will see how the response will be captured via Pabbly Connect. Okay, so here you can see this is the tab, and let me show you the details. Alright, here you can see the responses received already, and currently I have captured these details, basically the configuration webhook ID, the user ID, the endpoint URL, the configuration action and the API URL. Now where are the details of the attendee which I am about to add into my, which I am about to send into my Sendinblue application? Well, in order to fetch those attendee details, I am going to add this Evenbrite application one more time. So I am clicking on this plus icon, and how I can even fetch those details. So basically I'm going to do that with the help of, I'm going to do this with the help of this order ID. Did you notice that in this API URL I have received this order ID, and with the help of this ID only I am going to fetch all the details. So I'm going to search for the Evenbrite once again, and then I will be connecting Evenbrite once again, and this time the action event will be get attendee by order ID, since we have order ID. Okay, click on connect, and this time I can also go with the existing connections because we have already made the connections earlier, so we are going to reuse those connections. Okay, now it is asking for the order ID. So if I'll click on this particular button, okay, so if I'll click on this particular button, I will be able to access the above data here into the dropdown, but I cannot map that order ID directly because this order ID also consists of this extra text, basically the URL data. Okay, so firstly I will have to remove this text from this particular text. Okay, so how I am going to do that? You will have to introduce one more step before this Eventbrite application, and with the help of text formatter feature of Pabbly Connect, I am going to split this text. Okay, so in action event you will have to search for the text parser, and you can perform various operations within your text using this text formatter feature. Currently I am using this text parser feature only. Simply click on connect and it will be connected immediately, and it is asking for the text. So again I don't need to manually copy this text and paste it here. I'm going to map it, and as I have just told you, mapping is very simple. You will find the above data here in the drop down. Simply select that data. Now it is asking for the text match after, text match before. Okay, so currently we have the after text as this, I'm sorry for that, we have the after text as this. So I am going to copy the same and provide the value here, and in the end I just have a single slash only, so I have also provided that value. Clicking on save and send test request, you will see how I will get that order ID only, and all the text will be removed automatically. It has actually passed. Okay, here you can see now I have that order ID which I can successfully map here. Okay, so coming back here, clicking on this particular field, well, that previous data is not not visible. For that, I'll have to either refresh this automation, but in that case this step will be removed since it is not saved. So what I can do is I can simply provide a random value, clicked on save, and now my automation is refreshed. Now I can remove this dummy value, and finally I am going to provide this order ID, clicking on this save and send test request button, and you will see how it will send us a response, and that response will be included all the attendee details. Okay, so let me show you the details one by one. Alright, so here let me show you where are the alright, here we have the first name of the person, the last name, the email address, the full name, and we have all the attendee details. Okay, so presence of this data clearly shows that connection in between Evenbrite and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. Okay, so now what will happen, every time someone is going to register for the event into the Eventbrite application, Pabbly Connect will instantly capture the data, because this trigger will instantly capture new incoming data and the workflow execution will start in real time. Okay, so it is going to capture the data in real time instantly, and then we are going to send the same data to Sendinblue. Okay, so just like we have connected Eventbrite with Pabbly Connect, now we are going to connect Sendinblue with Pabbly Connect, and this time I'll choose this create or update contact action event. Simply click on connect, and for the connection you'll have to choose this add a new connection, and it is asking for the API key, for which the instructions are already provided. So simply choose this SMTP and API section, and since I am already logged in into my Sendinblue application, so it will directly take me to that specific place from where I can actually get the API key. Alright, so here you can see API keys are provided. Simply click on this generate a new API key button, simply provide any random name and click on generate, and this is how you will get your API key. But currently I'm not going to generate a new API key because I have already made the connections with Sendinblue, so I am going to use this existing connections. But make sure if you are building the connection in between Sendinblue and Pabbly Connect for the first time, you will have to go to add a new connection, you will have to generate this API key, and then you can save this API key for future use. Okay, click on save, and this is how Sendinblue will be also connected with Pabbly Connect. Now finally it is asking for the contact email, basically the subscriber email. Okay, so click on this particular field, and I have the data into the drop down. Okay, so this is the drop down, this is the data. Let me search for the email address, and here we have the email address of the attendee. Okay, asking for the list to select. Okay, so well, I have already lot of list into my Sendinblue application. Let me show you, and whatever the list are available inside my Sendinblue application, all these lists are visible here into the drop down since we are connected. Okay, so I am going to select any random list. Let's say I'll go with this ticket tailor only. Okay, asking for update contact, well, it is a fresh contact, so I will go with the false only. Blacklist, readers, clickers, well, I will leave all this data blank. Finally I will provide the first name and the last name. Okay, so let me search for the last name of the person, which was user. The first name of the person I remember was the dummy. Okay, and here I have provided all the details, I guess. Now finally I'll be clicking on this button, but before that let me first take you to the contact section of Sendinblue, and here you can see currently we do not have any contact, I guess. Okay, no contacts meet your criteria. Okay, coming back to Pabbly Connect, clicking on this button save and send test request, and you will see the magic. The response will be received, and the same details will be added, will be created as a subscriber into my Sendinblue application. Okay, so I have refreshed this particular application, and here you can see one contact is showing, and it is the same email address, the same name, the same last name, the last changed at the date. Okay, so we have all the data. So now onwards what will happen, every time someone is going to register for your event, the same details will be captured via Pabbly Connect, and it will automatically create a subscriber into Sendinblue application. And for that you just need to set this automation inside Pabbly Connect to once. After that you can simply close Pabbly Connect, sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. And just in case if you want to access this automation, this workflow into your Pabbly Connect account, I will attach the shareable link of my workflow into my description box. Simply click on this link and sign up into the Pabbly Connect, and the same workflow will be immediately cloned into your Pabbly Connect Connect account, that too for free. And here I have forgot to mention you a very important thing, that is whatever the details I have mapped here, these details will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time, when this automation will work in the next time. Okay, so this is how this automation is going to take place. Just in case if you have provided any detail manually, in that case that detail will remain safe. Okay, so assume that a new subscriber has been added. Since we have mapped the subscriber data, the new subscriber data will remove this existing data, but every time this subscriber will be adding into this specific list only, because I have added it manually, because basically I have selected it from the drop down. Okay, so this is how this automation is going to take place. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.